Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Commodity TV, and today we have a special technical analysis for you of Balmoral resources. Before we can start, please be aware of our disclaimer. Thank you. Balmoral Resources is a Canadian exploration and development company focusing on gold, nickel and copper in the provinces of Quebec and Ontario. The stock has been trading over the last 3 years in a range between $2 and 25 Canadian cents. We've seen a big high in 2011, then a 2-year correction, and in 2013 the stock marked a double bottom at around 24 Canadian cents a share. We've seen some form of a W formation here and then broke out to new all-time highs, which have been achieved in last August at around $1.98 Canadian cents a share. Since then, the stock has been correcting all the way down to and below $1. Actually, the lows came in last December at 84 cents. And as you can see, the volume had a nice spike up on the way up. And since then, the volume has been kind of muted, which is a good sign that the stock is still in an uptrend. Also, you can see on the weekly chart that the RSI, which had become very overbought here, has actually cooled down and is kind of neutral at the moment. Zooming in to the daily chart, now we can see that Balmoral Resources actually is at a very interesting point here, because we have this downtrend line which lasts since August 2014, and it has been tested 2 times, and we're actually just made a third test, but it looks like the stock has the power to push through this downtrend line, which obviously should lead to a fast advance towards the former highs from last November at around 135. After that, another resistance zone would be here around the 165, and of course after that there would be the all-time high from last August. On the downside, you can see that the stock is hanging around about the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level, and it should not fall below this latest low in December at 84 cents a share. And I would say, as it is a very tiny stock and you have to be careful with small resource stocks, you should place a stop below 75 Canadian cents a share. To sum it up, we've been looking at Balmoral Resources. The stock is traded at the Toronto Stock Exchange. The symbol is BAR. The website is balmoralresources.com. I suggest to enter this stock if we have a breakout above the downtrend line at around $1 Canadian, and you should place your stop at 75 Canadian cents. First target would be $2 Canadian. Obviously, the stock can go much higher. This will give us a risk-reward ratio of 1 to 4, which is quite good. And you should at least plan to be invested for the next 6 to 12 months, maybe even much longer. All right, thank you very much for your attention. This is Commodity TV.